Today's topic is service over significance, and I chose to do this one because it is kind of my Achilles heel in a certain way. Um, I think when you start off life like being absolutely experiencing and then creating an identity because you believed something about yourself. The thing I believed was that I was not important to people around me. And when you're the center of the universe, because that's what we all are, and nobody seems to notice, that's difficult. So I managed to get significance in my early years by doing all kinds of horrific things, stealing and lying and literally throwing things out, cat shit out the window at people, throwing objects off overpasses, totally for entertainment, no particular guidance or protection or so I was out there just living life as a kid, unsupervised wild thing. And there was significance in being the best thief in the neighborhood. There was all kinds of different forms of significance. And at some point in time, I decided to be a healthier person. I remember literally playing doorbell. We used to ring the doorbell and run at a prison. And I said, you're going to end up in here one day if you don't stop this behavior. So I actually made a choice at that moment to like not do so much of the dangerous, horrible things I was doing. I was reaching an age when they would actually put me in there. Anyway, nowadays, then for a very long time, I was kind of an unpaid social worker, and I got all my significance because I had sort of adopted victims on the triad. You've got your victim, your villain, and your hero, and I decided to become a hero and just take care of everybody. And I was very significant to those people. And I did that for decades. And then finally it got to be so I'm just like, I don't want to say yes to this anymore, that I moved away from a group of people so I could get out of that line of unpaid work. And I now in my new life I learned wonderful techniques that healed me from mental challenges, and I brought them into a career, and I got significance because it was transformative stuff, and it really helped people feel good about themselves, but they also felt very good about me, which I really liked. To come to earth waking and have find out that all of a sudden this significance thing, this thing about getting any kind of fuel or food from having the outside world reflect back goodness at you, is just not the thing. That we're literally here to come from the kingdom of heaven and give the goods that we have from the kingdom of heaven to other people because we're overflowing with it. And any of this addiction to um, our significance is 100% opposing counter, and I still struggle with that on a regular basis. I always want to be acknowledged. I always want to be appreciated. I just notice all the time, always finding techniques for, I am one of a body. If anybody succeeds, let me take it on as something that is for me, and let me be joyful when anybody succeeds because it is, their joy and success gives me joy. Thank you.